Hello, everyone. My name is Parth Boar, and this is going to be my presentation on the intricacies of blue crabs. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, first of all, what is the scientific name of blue crabs? Well, the scientific name of blue crabs is Calonectus sapidus. The genus name is Calonectus, and the species name is Sapidus. And there's just a picture of a blue crab. Okay, so now let's talk about their habitat. So blue crabs are what are known as estuarine organisms, and this means that they can inhabit both saltwater and freshwater environments. And what's interesting about blue crabs is that they are actually able to inhabit brackish water, which is a combination of both salt and fresh water. And this unique trait is something that enables them to live in a vast variety of environments. They're very versatile organisms, and so they can live in lagoons and bays, river mouths, and estuaries as well. So now let's talk about the predator and prey relationship that these crabs have with their ecosystem. So as far as prey is concerned, you have a lot of smaller organisms here. So blue crabs will both prey on small organisms and also scavenge from dead organisms as well. And so they like eating small fish and snails and even some mollusks like oysters and clams. As far as predators are concerned, they are preyed upon by all sorts of drumfish. So we have the red drum pictured here. And some other predators are Atlantic croaker and striped bass, and even some varieties of sharks. So now let's talk about how it gets its food. So there's a couple of key adaptations that help the blue crab secure its prey. The first are going to be chelipeds, and those are the large claw-like structures at the front of the crab. They help it catch prey and break it down and really make it easier to eat. Blue crabs also have compound eyes. So, unlike our eyes, their eyes consist of multiple thousands of layers of lenses, and this helps it see prey in that dark water. And finally, they also have chemoreceptors, which help it sense incoming prey. It almost helps the crab smell its prey in the water. So now let's talk about some unique evolved traits. So blue crabs have very powerful hind legs that are used for swimming and again pursuing prey, catching prey. And they get their famous blue color because of camouflage. And so the blue color present on the crab shell is what helps them blend in with the seagrass in their environments. And this is useful for both catching unsuspecting prey as well as hiding from predators. Finally, we touched upon their salinity tolerance earlier. Again, they can live in both fresh and saltwater environments, and this just makes them more adaptable and helps them find food more easily. And finally, they molt or shed their shells every so often. And this feature enables the crabs to rid their shells of parasites and grow larger and even replace broken shells. So, as far as the crab's location on the tree of life, their closest relative and their sister clade is Trituberculatus, and this is the Asian blue crab, or the version of the blue crab found in the East. So now finally, let's touch on the importance to the ecosystem and humankind that the blue crabs have. So blue crabs regulate shellfish and detrivore populations, and it does this by preying upon shellfish and giving other scavengers, competition for resources. And it sustains the bird, fish, and turtle populations by serving as prey for those organisms. And lastly, the blue crab has a large economic importance to fisheries. And this is because in certain towns near Chesapeake Bay, among other areas in the Northeast, blue crabs are a large part of the local economy. They're a dish. Soft-boiled crab is very popular. And yeah, so these are my references. Thank you for listening to my presentation.